As if the Alek Manoah drama couldn't get any worse. Well, it has. Early yesterday morning, Ben Nicholson-Smith tweeted, "Alek Manoah has received multiple injections in his pitching arm in recent weeks. His season is officially over." Now, we kind of already knew his season was over, but the arm injections, yeah, that's definitely new. And looking deeper in Ben's article, he went on to explain, the shots were intended to reduce inflammation and discomfort for Manoah, which is a bit strange because MRI reports and doctor visits have ruled out inflammation being the problem, so the fact that he has gone out and received shots for this is definitely interesting. And for me, there's only one logical reason why he would be doing this, and that is to try and show the MLB that he's been injured this whole time. But what exactly does this do? Well, let me tell you. There's this rule in baseball called the Super 2, which is a designation that allows a select group of players to become eligible for arbitration before reaching 3 years of service time, with the requirement being players must rank in the top 22% in terms of service time among those who have amassed between 2 and 3 years in the majors. For Alek, he entered the season at 1.13 years of service time, meaning if he could add the full 2023 season, then it would push up to 2.13. For reference, last year the cutoff was 2.128, meaning he would be right there at that figure. This could be the reason why it's gone to so many doctors, and it's to try to find one that says, hey, this is out of whack, or this is the reason why you're not pitching well. Because then if he files a grievance to the MLB, he has a bigger argument to be placed on the Major League injured list, which would allow him to bring up his service time to be eligible for arbitration this winter instead of next. And as we all know, arbitration is when players start to see huge increases in their salaries. And Alek has been, I don't want to say greedy, but definitely someone who's been unhappy with the amount of money he was being paid. Like heading into the 2022 season, yes, he was going to be better than a lot of pitchers, but when you're in the contract renewal stage of your career, which means 0 to 3 years of service time, you are not paid crazy amounts. In fact, the biggest contract renewal in Major League history was Kris Bryant prior to the 2017 season for $1.05 million. And this pay raise was following a season in which he hit almost 300 with a 939 OPS and hit 39 homers en route to his first MVP award. Alek, on the other hand, was great, don't get me wrong, but pitched to the tune of a 3.22 ERA in 20 starts and finished 8th in Rookie of the Year voting. Nowhere close to the impact that Bryant had, yet Manoah was asking for a payday. Of course, this is all speculation that Manoah is trying to fight his way to arbitration faster, and the reality could be far from it. But with how things have gone in the past, and the fact that he's still going to doctors, even though they're all saying that there are no structural issues, muscle damage, or ligament tears, is a little peculiar. Unfortunately, now we have to play the waiting game because only time will tell if he's a Roy Halladay or Ricky Romero Part 2. However, I'd genuinely be okay with somewhere in the middle. But anyways, let me know in the comments what your initial reactions were when you heard this Alek Manoah news. And if you want to check out my latest video about 3 players that need to pick it up fast for the Blue Jays, then click on this little pop-up right here.